Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video, and now Q&A today. I thought, why not do one? It's been a long time since I've done a Q&A on the channel, so I just thought, well, why not bring one back? So here I am, Q&A time, plus it's an international break. It can't do any sort of, well, I mean, listen, you can do borough-related videos, but realistically, it's all about England and whatnot, and it's just international break, Nations League, and yeah, whatever, man. So I thought to myself, Q&A, why not do one? All you guys sent me in a couple of questions. Not that many, but I don't mind. Every single person sent me one in. Thank you so much. And also, if you guys are thinking, but how the hell do I send a question in? Because obviously I want to be on the Q&A next time. The link to my Instagram, to which this post went out on about the Q&A, is actually in the link in the description down below. So go and check out all my social medias. They're down there, man. Just click show more, and boom, there's all my social medias for you guys to go and follow and like. And I 100% mean this when I say it. If you follow me on Instagram or Twitter or like me on Facebook, apart from the Facebook, because I can't really like you back, but if you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, I'll follow you back 100%. a couple of questions in. There's a few ones I looked at and I was thinking, wow, I'm gonna have to probably have a heart-to-heart on some of these questions. For the few other ones that aren't too bad. So let's get straight into it then. Mike Loudon writes in first. If you don't know Mike Loudon, he's a YouTuber from D-Side. Go and check him out, man. Great YouTuber. And he asks me, favourite Mr. DT rant. So my most favourite Mr. DT rant was based on passion. Obviously, you know, as soon as I watched this interview, I'll never forget it. Man City, October 2016, I believe it was. But that is by far my favourite one, because the passion he showed after that game for Arsenal, and the way they lost, and what happened afterwards, and the fans not coming from the fans, everything that went into it. It was a proper, for me, the proper fans' opinion of exactly what happened that night. Obviously inside the Etihad, and his own opinion on it. It was great. You know, I thought it was just passionate wise. I thought, you know, that is passion, and yeah, I thought, you know, that's probably why it's my most favourite one. Because even though they lost, even though he's fuming, he's angry, you can see the passion coming out of him because how much he loves his football club. And yeah, I thought, you know, I just thought it was a good interview. So that's probably my most favourite Mr. DT rant. Next one comes in from Harry Minto 26. And he says, what is your favourite cereal? Do you know what it is? I like a lot of Alpen. Yeah, man, I like a lot of muesli. That's probably my go-to cereal, if I'm honest with you. I don't really go for nothing else. Nothing else really takes me fancy. So for me, it's got to be the one with all the like nuts and raisins and all that. You know, Alpen. Alpen is the boy. That's the one I go to. That's not in. You know. Say if Alpen is in the house, it's gonna have to be Cookie Crisp. You can't beat a good bowl of Cookie Crisp. But it's probably going to be Alpen, to be quite honest. Never had that question before, so yeah, quite a funny one. Kian Finn 21 says Pulis or Karanka. Oh my days, this is one of them ones where, listen, Karanka did so much for us. You know, he came in, took us straight to a playoff final, didn't go our way. Season later, took us up to the Premier League on final day. Pulis has come in, and yeah, he took us to obviously the playoffs. You know, Borough didn't get to the finals and whatnot, but that's fine. You know, it was his first time with Borough in that sort of position. The same too as what Karanka was, and obviously Karanka took us there and whatnot. So for me, listen, I'm all about Tony Pulis, but if we're going to talk, listen, if we're going to compare managers and what have they sort of achieved at Middlesbrough, then it's going to have to be Karanka. Which one do I prefer? It's going to be Tony Pulis. He also says, Keith has actually asked me 3 questions here. He says, celebrity crush. Don't really get asked this one much. Do you know what it is? I got 2 that come straight to my head. Cameron Diaz and Mila Kunis come straight to my brain. For me, Mila Kunis is probably my celebrity crush. Yeah. He also says, are we mates? Listen, Kean Finn, just for everybody out there that doesn't realise who Kean Finn is. Kean Finn approached me at my local work. And he was actually the first person to ever sort of recognise me off YouTube. So yes, Kean, we are mates. Of course we're mates. You know, I always thank you when I see you. Just felt opportunity that day, you know, when you saw me at work, you come up to me and I was like, bloody hell, like as if someone knows me off YouTube. So yeah, Kean, of course we're mates, mate, 100%. Joe Will at YouTube says, be a vegan for the rest of your life and be able to support Borough, or eat what you want and not be able to support Borough. Well, I think that one's pretty much answered itself. Yeah, listen, I'll happily be a vegan if it means I can support the Borough for the rest of my life. Because even though eating pound ones is great, if that means I can't support the Borough, then yeah, I don't think it's that good. So it's got to be a vegan for the rest of my life and support Borough. Matthew Thompson says, would you ever do a fan meetup? You know, eventually, yeah. Do you know what it was? If people wanted to see it, you know, if people were asking me to go and do one and whatnot, then 100%. Right now, well, to be honest with you, right now I haven't even thought about doing a fan meetup or whatever. But I think, you know, later on down the YouTube line, who knows? You know, anything could happen. And if people keep asking me or whatever to go do one, then I guess it probably will happen. I probably will do a fan meetup eventually. That's if people want to see it. But as for right now, I'll be honest with you, Matthew, I've not even thought about it, to be honest. Jack Hunter says, what's the best thing you think you've achieved in life so far? Wow, man. Wow, what have I achieved in life? You know what? It's, you know, I feel like I've achieved good things, you know, great things. You know, I went through school, came out of school, not isolation, not detention. I think that was a pretty big thing. Then got flown out to Vegas for 2 weeks for obviously doing that. That was obviously a big thing for me. Qualified as a joiner, level 3. Started a YouTube channel, got an amazing following on it, and, you know, had more support than what I thought I would ever have in my life on anything. For me, it's probably going to be, it'll probably be doing YouTube. Yeah, I mean, listen, I say it all the time, but doing YouTube is one of the best things I've ever done. Probably the greatest thing I've ever done is do YouTube. So for me, yeah, I think, you know, starting YouTube, when you first start, you don't realise what's going to happen when you start. You don't know if people are going to take a liking to you, if people are going to dislike you and whatnot. You have that bit of fear. But knowing that I'm literally about 5 or 6 subscribers away from 1.5k subscribers, and, you know, seeing the support I get on a daily basis is absolutely overwhelming and absolutely incredible. And it's, to me, you know, it's mad, because everywhere I go, I always mention you guys. I mention you everywhere I go. When people ask me what do, I always mention my legends out there. My legends, obviously, my subscribers. What community I have on my channel. I'm so blessed and honoured to have this community. So, yeah, the best thing I've ever achieved, 100% would be doing YouTube, 100%. OKB 2007 says, do you wish we still had Janino? Janino would be good right now. Let's be fair, Janino would be good right now in our team. As you need a playmaker, you know, we do need that person there. Yeah, listen, man, I love Janino. You know, Janino was class, and there's no other word for it. You know, he is. I was going to say probably is. He is the best Borough player I've ever seen in a Borough shirt. Janino was magic, man. He was just unbelievable. So yeah, listen, if he hadn't aged and he's still at Borough, it would have been class to still see him in the red and white of Borough. Jack77AL says, favourite English player of all time. Of all time English players, my favourite, you know what it is? The name that pops in my head straight away is Steven Gerrard. I loved watching Steven Gerrard growing up. Yeah, Steven Gerrard for me is probably my most favourite England player ever. I loved watching him growing up, I really did. And, you know, whenever I see him in the team sheet, whatever, I used to just love watching him. So, yeah, for me, favourite English player of all time has got to be the man Stevie G. MFC Trav says, when do you start going to away games regularly? I never really stopped going regularly, if I'm honest with you, ever since I was born, you know. My dad used to take me to as many as he could, which would be quite a lot inside the season growing up. And then I used to go by myself. Yeah, it got to a point where, but obviously, you know, my dad had to go and work, obviously, when I got a bit older. And I used to just go home and away by myself, you know. I used to jump on the Borough bus. Obviously, that's the Borough supporting bus. And I used to just pay my money over the counter, get me a ticket, jump on the coaches and just go and watch the Borough from there, really. And, you know, when you're by yourself, it's hard because whenever Borough score the last minute winner, you want to celebrate with someone, but there's no one there, so you end up celebrating by yourself. But yeah, you know, great memories on your own, I suppose. You can't beat your own company, they often say. So yeah, for me, it's got to be, you know, I never really ever stopped going regularly. I used to go regular anyway, so, you know, honoured and blessed to even have the opportunity to go and watch a Borough regularly. So yeah, I say, yeah, that's just the way it went for me. And the last one comes in from Butterfan123. What stadium would you love to visit in the future? Any stadium. It's going to sound one of them where, you know what I mean, you always mention the same stadium, what everyone else says when they mention the Bernabeu being Real Madrid or the Nou Camp being Barcelona. You know, but obviously, you know, I watch a lot of football. You know, I love to see the Allianz in Bayern Munich. I love to see that stadium when it's full. And, you know, I love to go to an El Clasico. You know, and there's still stadiums in England that I haven't been to. I still want to go to the likes of the Etihad, the likes of Arsenal Stadium, the Emirates, Stamford Bridge. But for me, it's going to have to be the Nou Camp. You know, I'd love to see Barcelona play. I really would love to see them. You know, I watch them quite often on TV and stuff. They are just unbelievable to watch. So like I said, man, to have the chance to go to the new camp ever in my life and be able to watch, you know, the greatest footballers in the world play in front of you, it would be absolutely incredible. So yeah, it probably would be the new camp. But this is it. This has been the Q&A Tuesday. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you to everybody who obviously sent the questions in over on Instagram. If you want to be involved in the next Q&A, all the links to all my social medias are down below in the description. And until next time, you guys take care, like, comment, share, subscribe, and peace.